Towing capacity is one of the most important things to understand if you plan to pull a boat, camper, or work trailer in the United States. It's simply the maximum weight your vehicle can safely tow without putting yourself, your passengers, or your truck at risk. That number includes the trailer itself, plus everything loaded on it. It's set by the manufacturer after real tests, not just as a suggestion. And going over it can strain your engine, transmission, and brakes. And in many states can also get you into trouble with the law. In the US, towing capacity is measured in pounds. You can find your vehicle's rating in the owner's manual or on the sticker inside the driver's side door. A typical mid-size SUV might tow about 3,500 pounds, while a heavy-duty pickup can handle more than 20,000. Most modern trucks and SUVs use what's called the SAE J-2807 standard, which is a set of tests that check how well a vehicle can accelerate, brake, climb steep grades, and stay cool under heavy loads. This makes it easier to compare towing numbers across different brands. For example, a properly equipped 2025 Ford F-150 is rated to tow about 13,500 pounds. If your boat and trailer together weigh 10,000, you're good. If they weigh 14,000, you're over the limit, putting stress on the truck and risking a ticket. Besides the towing number, you also need to know 3 other ratings. GVWR is the gross vehicle weight rating, the most your vehicle should weigh fully loaded with passengers and cargo. GCWR is the gross combined weight rating, the most your vehicle and trailer together should weigh. And Payload is how much the vehicle can carry inside, including passengers, gear, and the downward pressure from the trailer on the hitch. Even if the trailer itself is under the towing limit, you can still go over your payload or combined weight if you fill the truck with people and cargo. Safe towing in the US usually means the tongue weight. The downward force the trailer puts on the hitch should be about 10 to 15% of the trailer's total weight. Too little can make the trailer sway at highway speeds. Too much can overload the rear axle. A small hitch scale can help you check this. Federal law also plays a big role. Rules like those in sections 393.42 and 393.44 of the Federal Code say that trailers over certain weights need their own brakes and a breakaway system that activates the trailer's brakes if it disconnects. On top of that, each state has its own requirements. Most states require trailer brakes once the trailer tops about 3,000 pounds. But some are stricter. New York requires them at 1,000 pounds, and California at 1,500. Always check your state's DMV or DOT site before towing, especially if you'll cross state lines. Remember that towing isn't just about having enough power to pull a load. It's about being able to control and stop it safely. A truck might pull a heavy trailer up a hill, but coming down that hill is the real challenge. That's why manufacturer ratings, federal rules, and state brake laws exist. Some common mistakes drivers make include assuming if the truck can move it, it can tow it safely, forgetting that passengers and gear reduce the capacity you have left for the trailer, loading the trailer poorly so it sways, or driving too fast near the maximum limit without giving yourself enough room to brake. Going over the ratings or ignoring brake rules can also lead to tickets, liability issues in a crash, and even insurance claims being denied. To stay safe, start by checking the sticker on your driver's side door for the GVWR and axle ratings, and then read your owner's manual for detailed towing charts. Things like the engine, axle ratio, and whether you have a towing package all affect your actual limit. For example, say you have a pickup with a 10,000-pound towing capacity and an 1,800-pound payload. If you tow a 7,500-pound camper, the tongue weight at about 12% will be around 900 pounds. That leaves you only 900 pounds of payload for passengers and gear. So with 4 adults and their luggage, you could easily go over the payload limit even though the trailer is below the towing limit. Make sure you have the right hitch. Class 3 is usually good up to about 6,000 pounds, while Class 4 or V handles heavier loads. And consider a weight-distributing hitch for better stability. If the trailer has electric brakes, you'll need a brake controller, though many new trucks have one built in. Before every trip, inspect the hitch. Check that the trailer brakes and lights work. and make sure the tires on both the truck and trailer are properly inflated. Underinflated tires can overheat and fail when towing heavy loads. Keep your brakes and transmission well maintained if you tow often. On the road, it's wise to stay about 10 to 15% below your maximum towing rating, especially in hot weather or in the mountains. Drive at moderate speeds, leave extra room to stop, and use lower gears on long downhill stretches to protect your brakes. Rules can change, so always double-check your state's current requirements and review your vehicle's towing charts if you upgrade your trailer or add more cargo. Towing capacity in the US isn't just a number in a brochure. It's a limit based on real testing and backed by safety laws. Understanding it and staying within it, along with keeping an eye on payload, tongue weight, and trailer brakes, will make your towing safer, legal, and less stressful. Whether you're hauling a camper for a weekend getaway or pulling work equipment every day, respecting these limits protects you, your vehicle, and everyone else on the road.